Hi everyone, let's continue with our answer to the revision set B, SA1 revision set B, section C, question 41. Keith sold 6,000 English newspapers. He sold 5 times as many English newspapers as Chinese newspapers and 500 less Malay newspapers than Chinese newspapers. How many newspapers did he sell altogether? So we know that this whole word problem is about newspaper, Keith selling newspapers. Okay, the first information we have is 6,000 English newspapers. So English is 6,000. We also know that he sold 5 times as many English as Chinese. So English newspaper is also 5 unit. Your Chinese is 1 unit. And he sold 500 less Malay newspaper than Chinese. So Malay will be less than Chinese. So it's 1 unit minus 500. Right? So we also can draw our model. Keith, English newspaper is 5 unit. Chinese newspaper is 1 unit. Malay newspaper is less than Chinese. 500 less than Chinese. Right? And we know that English newspaper he sold is 6,000. So I know that my 5 unit is 6,000. So 1 unit would be 6,000 divided by 5, which is 1,200. So my Malay newspaper would be 1,200 minus 500, which is 700. So now I want to find how many did he sell altogether. He sold 6,000 plus 1,200, which is the Chinese, plus the Malay, 700. So altogether he sold 7,900 newspapers. Question 42. Mr. Sim had a sum of money. He saved half of it and spent the rest. He bought 5 pairs of trousers costing $45 each and received $30 change. How much money had he at first? Alright, we know that he had this amount of money at first. Alright, so this is the amount of money. He saved half. So half he saved. And the other half he bought with 5 pairs of trousers. So I know I have 5 pairs costing $45 each. So 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair, 5 pairs. So these are the trousers. One, two, three, four, 5. Each pair is 45. So 1 unit is 45. So 5 units, so 5 pairs will be 45 times 5, which is $225. So I know this is $225. He's received $30 changed. Alright, so he left $30. Okay, so I know that 225 plus the $30, the $255 is the half of the amount that he had. Alright, so I want to find how much he had at first. I want to find the total. So I take 255 times 2. He would have 510 at first. Question 43. Samuel bought a computer, a printer and a scanner for $2,682. The computer cost $1,304 more than the printer. The printer cost $128 more than the scanner. So let's draw our model. First, I buy the computer. Computer is more than the scanner, than the printer. So I draw my printer. This is my computer. This is $1,304 more. The printer costs more than the scanner. So scanner is less than the printer, which is $128 less. So if I look at this, draw a line here. This is my 1 unit, this is my 1 unit plus my 128. This is my 1 unit, this is 128, which is similar. This is 1,304. Right? So all together here, all together is 2,682. So I know there are 1, 2, 3 unit plus $128 plus 128 plus 1,304 is 2,682. So your 3 unit plus 1,560, when I add this up, is 1,560 equals to 2,682. Therefore my 3 unit is 2,682 minus this 1,304, 1,208, 1,208, 1,560, which is 1,122. I want to find 1 unit. I take 1,122 divided by 3. My answer is 374. So my scanner, I want to find how much Samuel paid for the scanner. The scanner is 1 unit, which is 374. Question 44. Aunt Mary gave a sum of money to her 3 children, Sally, Tom, and Suki. She gave 1/3 of her money to Sally. Okay, so Sally received 1/3. Tom received 512, sorry, and the rest gave to Suki. Suki has the rest. So I know at first he has 1 whole. Right? He gave Sally. So Sally, he gave 1/3. Tom, he gave 512. Suki is the rest. So I take 1 whole minus 1/3 minus 512. Okay, so I need to make sure that my denominator is the same. So my 1/3, I multiply by 4, I will get 12 minus 412 minus 512. I will get 312. 412 plus 512 is 912. 1212 minus 912 is 312. So Suki get 312. Sally is actually 412. Next, Suki received $150. So Suki, which is the rest, is 150. So I know that 3 unit is $150. So 1 unit will be 150 divided by 3, which is $50. How much did Aunt May give her children in all? So all together, which is 1 whole, which is 12 units. So 12 unit will be $50 times 12, and we get $600. Question 45. Matt read 1/3 of his book, which is equal to 1/5 of David's. Okay, so I draw my model. Matt read 1/3 of his book. So this is the 1/3 that Matt read. It is equal to 1/5 of David. So David, this 1/3 is equals to 1/5. So David would have 5 units. Sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5. So David is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1 unit and this is the same. If Matt has 90 pages left to read, so she read this. This is not read. Okay, so the not read is 90 pages. Therefore 2 unit is 90 pages. 1 unit will be 90 divided by 2, which is 45 pages. How many pages are there in David's book? David has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So I take 45 multiplied by 5. My answer would be 225 pages. Children, we have come to the end of the solution for our revision set B. Goodbye.